Hi. Yeah, I'm Rob. Are you Olivia? Okay, right on. Have a seat in the passenger seat here for now.
Alright.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. So, we're going to switch so you don't have to
Okay.
put your seatbelt on right now. I'm just going to go through some of the car here with
Okay.
you. Some of the pre-driving habits. That,
Okay.
So, I see you're driving. Do you have your G?
I have my G2.
You got your G2? Okay.
Yes.
All right, so you're going for your G then.
Yes.
That changes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you take the course online or in the classroom here?
Online. Yeah.
Online.
Yeah.
And was you're doing the full 10 hours?
Yes. Yeah. I think.
Okay.
I think so. That's what
Okay.
it said on the
Yeah.
thing.
That app thing.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Okay. Right on. Good. So, well, and since you're doing the G2 exit, then when we do the highway driving, I'll make sure we go out and do the roundabouts.
Okay.
Because they'll take you out on the roundabouts,
Okay.
test you on your left and your right and all that through those things. So
Okay.
there's something relatively new here in
Right.
Sudbury that people aren't quite used to yet.
Mhm.
Okay, so how long have you had your G2?
Almost a year now. I got it
Awesome. Right on.
November something
Yeah.
around then. Last
Cool.
November.
Right
Yeah.
on. Okay, good. Yeah, my daughter, she's 26 and she still has her G2. She hasn't wanted to go for her
Yeah. Doesn't
G.
it expire after a while? You have to retake G2 or something like that if you don't get your G right away.
Yeah, what is it? I think it's 5 years.
Yeah.
It's
That's
5
what I
years.
heard.
Yeah. So she's putting it off. And
Right. Yeah.
No, I'm too scared to go. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I'm used to highway driving because I live in French River.
Yeah.
I'm driving on the highway all the time, so it's kind of
that's really good. Good experience.
yeah.
then.
So I'm pretty used to it.
So what I do at the beginning and the end of each lesson is I get my odometer reading here, just so they can keep track of the maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm old school. I still write everything down. Been doing this since the 90s, before we had the
Wow.
apps and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I still use paper and pen.
Yeah. Why not?
It's a good backup system.
Yeah,
when
exactly.
the app crashes.
Yep.
Okay, so you've got the proper footwear on. You don't have.
I have-
flip-flops.
No, yeah.
That's good. Because some people get in here with the flip-flops.
Right. Yeah. I have a hard time driving in them, I find.
Yeah, they can get stuck in the pedals
Yeah.
too, eh?
I find they slip off a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then in the winter with the big winter boots there, it's
Yeah.
pretty hard to feel the pedals.
Yeah, well, my friend got in an accident because the boot got stuck between the gas and the brake.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's why I
And
never.
She got into an accident? She got into an accident?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. It was pretty bad.
yeah.
Yeah, so
So
I don't wear
that's-
big boots. These ones are pretty small, so.
Yeah. As long as you can, you
Yeah.
you have good, you can pivot on your heel,
Yeah.
basically, and feel the pedals. I get some guys that get in with their safety boots, steel-toe safety boots, and it's like, no.
Yeah.
How could you feel the pedals?
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have to worry about anything in this area here. You don't have to worry about anything on the steering wheel for now.
Okay.
There's your left signal, your right signal, left lane change. You just push on it a little bit,
Okay.
let it go. Push up a little bit, let it go. And then you've got your wipers over here. Don't have to worry about that right now, I don't think. And I usually drive with my lights totally on.
Okay.
I mean, you could put them on auto too.
Yeah.
Works with the light. I usually just put them on. It's just force of habit.
Right.
Just so that you're more visible to
Yeah,
other
that's what I started doing. Notice because it's normally on automatic, and I noticed that they're not on, so I usually just put it
especially
on.
since you're doing a lot of highway driving. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
much safer. Okay, so we have two speedometers here. One's the analog. You don't have to worry about that one too much.
Okay.
The digital one is more accurate. It shows you
Yeah.
every single number, so that's great.
Yeah.
Tachometer, don't have to worry about
Yeah.
that. And so we'll go ahead and switch over. You
Okay.
can put your purse back there if you want.
Right.
I'll just, are you familiar with one of these things?
No.
mirrors.
Is that for the mirrors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just switch it over to that side for the left mirror, and it's like a joystick.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Mine is sort of like that there. Yeah.
Okay. And then you got this lever here. It's like an air pump. You can pump your seat up or down so that your eye level is like at about halfway up the windshield.
Right.
And then you got this lever for your back. You got another one under there. You go back and forth.
Okay.
And you also have this here in case you need to put the wheel in or up or down or all that. So it's like telescopic, and then you make sure it's locked in. So go ahead and have a seat. So as you saw, I got my brake over here and my mirror over here.
Okay.
And how's your side mirrors? What you want is to see the back door handle, like in that mirror over there, in both mirrors actually. Your view of the door handle should be visible to you like somewhere in this area right here on the...
Right.
Yeah. Did you get into a little fender bender here?
I have no idea how that happened. I'm gonna be honest. I just came to the car. Maybe someone like opened the door.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I have
Just a
no
little
idea.
ding.
Yeah, my dad asked the same thing, and I was like, I'll tell you.
So you're ready? Okay. Yeah. So for this vehicle here, we have an automatic parking brake. There's no levers, so you don't have to do anything with it. It just does it all automatically for you.
Oh, okay.
So for example, there's a little button back here. You press the button. And when you put it into drive, that releases the parking brake automatically.
Okay.
And when you put it into park, it engages it automatically. That little sound that you heard, those are clamps. They just, I don't know, I just visualize it, clamps, grabbing the brakes. So, but if I don't think, you're probably using your own vehicle for the road test, right?
Yes.
Just make sure you use your parking brake. And if it's an automatic one like this, what they want is for you to verbalize whenever you put it in park. You say engage parking brake or do the hand motion or something, so they know that you're aware that you should use it.
Okay.
Essentially, every time you put it in park, you should use your parking brake.
Okay.
A lot of people don't use it, and then it seizes up and it doesn't work anymore.
Oh,
so it's really important to use it. Okay, so if you're ready, then we'll head out to the highway over here. So this is going to be really basic for you today. We're just doing the first hour is more or less for me to get to know how you drive.
Right.
I'm going to make a right turn out of here. And also, we're just covering the basics like the stop signs, the yield signs, where to stop, how long to stop for.
Right.
Who gets the right of way.
If you may notice, I realize that the brakes are very sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm used to my car because I don't know if it's my brakes or something, but yeah, I kind of slammed on the brakes a little bit hard.
We're gonna make a right turn. That's okay. You'll get used to this car the more you drive it.
The brakes are really good on this thing.
Yeah. I go from this car to my own personal car, which is a Nissan.
Right.
And keep on rolling. Yeah. Nissan Versa, and it's a small car. It's really different than this one.
Right.
Very different. The brakes are a little less sensitive than they are in this car.
Yeah. Yeah, my brakes on my car, they're not sensitive at all.
Yeah. Every car is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Even the turning radius when you're parking vehicles,
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll be covering everything over time. I just break it down. I keep it simple.
Right.
I break it down into chunks.
Okay. Do you mind if I put the AC on?
Oh yeah, sure.
I don't really know how it works. Maybe.
Okay, so it's on right now.
Okay.
And you want it up, turned up a little bit?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. You just let me know. We're gonna make a right turn here at the intersection, and I'm just gonna watch what you're doing. coming to a full stop, the examiners, because you're doing textbook driving, so the examiners, what they look for when you come to a full stop is just a slight little kickback in your seat. Just a little bump in the seat like that.
Okay, and what do you mean by that?
So you'll see when we get up to the next intersection, I'll point it out to you just so you know what I'm talking about here. The little kickback in the seat is evidence to them that you're not rolling through your stop sign. Like when you come to a nice smooth stop, there's going to be a little jerk.
Right.
Basically, but not like a hard jerk, right?
Yeah.
So just that slight little kickback in the seat. You'll see when we come to the next stop sign. And then once you feel that little kickback in your seat, you count 2 seconds before you proceed.
Okay, I see what you mean now, yeah.
Yeah. And then that way, then you're absolutely certain that you've come to a full stop.
Right.
So just around this corner here, you'll see the intersection, 4-way intersection. We're going to go straight here. That thick white line. Just a light little kickback like that, and that's the evidence right there.
Right, instead of just like smooth.
Yeah, because they may think you're still rolling if they don't feel that.
Okay.
And it's a little hard to get used to, especially if you've been driving for a year now, like with on your own. Most people will, after a while, people will socialize you or make you conform to the way that they drive.
Yeah,
and try to make
you get more like relaxed, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I noticed when I first started driving, oh my god, I was so nervous.
Were you?
I hated it, especially in Sudbury. Well, I'm from French River, so I was used to French River driving, which is just like a 2-way street.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But, I've been driving for a while now, and now that, I'm
get more comfortable.
Living in Sudbury, and also I'm going to school in Sudbury. So
you live here now?
I'm going to, I'm moving in soon, but...
right on.
Yeah.
At the lights, we're going to make a right turn there.
Okay.
You going to
Cambridge?
Cambridge, yeah. Right on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what are you taking?
Public relations.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's my cousin's, and she kind of... I didn't know what I wanted to take, but she...
Hang on. See? Okay.
Oh, he's sick.
All right, good. Just to make sure that he doesn't go straight.
Right, that wouldn't be good. But yeah, my cousin, she took public relations, and she works with the Northern Ontario School of Medicine. She makes like really good money, so
yeah, you can't go wrong with that, eh?
And it doesn't involve math or science, which is not my forte. So
yeah,
I was like, why not?
That was my issue too. When I went to university, I deliberately chose a program that I thought there wouldn't be any math in it.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But there was.
Yeah.
I'm mathematically dysfunctional, so.
Yeah, I'm not very much of a math or science person.
More like English, writing.
Yeah, writing. More like, I guess, creative, I guess.
Right.
I don't know. I used to be really good at math in 9th grade, and then 12th grade hit, and then...
Yeah, the same happened to me. Here the lane turns into 2 lanes. No signal required, but if you stay close to the curb, it'll just pull you right into your driving lane, the lane that you're supposed to drive in. When there's 2 lanes, they want you to stay in the right lane.
Right.
You know why?
I don't know why.
A couple reasons.
Why is that?
Most people will say it's because this is the slow lane, that's the fast lane, right?
Oh, yeah.
But then that's true. So this lane does allow you to manage your speed and your space, your following distance a little bit better, so that you don't feel pressured to go faster or anything. But the main reason is if you have an ambulance behind you, then all you have to do is pull over to the right. Okay, so we're gonna go straight at the lights. And when you're driving, you want to just keep this in mind for your road test. You always want to keep 2 hands on the wheel.
Yeah, that's the habit that I got out of. Now I started driving like that.
Yeah.
So I have to remind myself.
Yeah, that's normal. I don't always drive with 2 hands on my wheel, but I'm not going for a road test, so.
Right.
It's a habit forming right now.
Am I going straight or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight. So here you're leaving enough space here in front of your vehicle. From where I'm sitting, my eye level, I can see his tires making clear contact with the ground.
Right.
With a little bit of view of the pavement here as well. So if we get rear-ended, it's less likely that we'll get pushed into him.
Okay.
They say about a car length or so in front of you. And the position of your hands should be right apart, straight apart from each other, like 9 and 3, right there. Yeah, that's hard to get used to though.
Yeah, it's weird because these things are like...
Everything's in the way.
Yeah, I know.
Took me a long time to get used to that because, I mean, I taught 10 and 2 for years, right?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and make a left lane change when it's safe and possible. Right on. So your speed management's good. You're fluctuating a little over the speed limit. 60 here, a little over, a little under is normal.
What's the speed limit
Oh, here it's 60.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought you knew because you're going 60.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was 50 or 60. I knew it was around.
Right. And then we're going to turn left at the lights.
Okay.
I want to take you to a couple of busier minor intersections with traffic. Practice the rights of ways. Awesome. We'll be doing traffic lights in detail on your 4th hour.
Okay.
So 40 begins. Not easy to do when everyone else is doing 60.
Right.
We'll let them get the ticket.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight here at the 3-way intersection. The little 3 tells you there's 3 stop signs. And foot to the brake, guys to the mirror. Every time your foot goes to the brake, you want to check that rear view mirror first. Sometimes you can avoid an accident just by knowing what's around your vehicle. Residential areas, we're scanning driveway to driveway, checking the mirror every 5 to 8 seconds or so.
Okay.
And you want to reduce your speed within 5 seconds or so. They give you 5 seconds to readjust your speed if you're going over or under.
Okay.
The trick is to notice if you are or not.
So see if you're going like 5 over. Is that... Because I know it's like 10 over, that's when you get like usually stopped.
You think so, eh?
So I don't know how...
I'm going to make a left turn here.
How does that work with the speed? Like how much over do you have to be exactly at? Like...
So, it's normal to go a couple of kilometers over or under. But I asked a cop in Garson one time that question there, can I go 10 over? Can I go 5 over the speed limit? And he's like, well, can you put your seatbelt on and wear it like this, half on, half off? And I'm like, okay, you made a point.
Yeah.
So the law's the law, right? And max is max. They can pull you over whether you're going the speed limit or not, but the best policy is...
I've never seen this thing before.
Oh, the bollards.
Yeah. What is that?
Something new.
Yeah.
It's to slow the traffic down.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty effective, too.
Yeah.
We're going to make a right turn here at the 4-way.
Okay.
So if you're speeding 5 over, even 5 over, consistently 5 over on, let's say, LaSalle is 50, and you're going 55 for more than 5 seconds, you can fail your road test.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they'll give you 5 seconds, and they count it out. It's 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,000. That's a lot of time.
Right. Okay.
And we're going to make a right turn here at the stop sign. When there's no line, let's see where you stop here when there's no line. Are you stopping with the stop sign? Like before the stop sign? Like most people will stop just before the stop sign, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have to. What you could do when there's no line or any sidewalk or crosswalk or anything is you stop right at the edge of the road, right where the 2 roads meet.
Oh, okay, so like right here.
Yeah, approximately right here. So the sign is there just to tell you what to do, not where to do it. The positions are the thick white line or the sidewalk before the sidewalk or before the next road begins.
Right.
We're going to go right up to the stop sign over there. First thing I look for as I'm slowing down, as my foot goes to the brake, I'll check the rear view mirror first, and then I want to look for where I stop so I don't miss it, so I don't go past it. We're going to turn right here. And as you stop, just turn your wheel to the right a little bit so you're angled for your... Yeah, perfect. Right before the sidewalk. And you want cars to be 6 seconds away.
Should I go?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. He's more than 6 seconds away. Like if I were to count it out, 1,001, 1,002, up to 6, you'd still have enough time. We're gonna make a right turn here. So solid white line. We're not supposed to cross them. It's bike lane. We make our right turn right from this side of the white line. 1, 2, perfect. Yeah, the traffic bollards, they put them up all over the city now.
Yeah, I've never seen those before. This is the first time.
They're weird, eh?
Yeah.
There was one lady, it was so funny, she had stopped right before going through, and she gets out of her car, leaves the car door open and everything, and she's shaking the sticks, and she's like, what the heck? She's like, out here on the road, she's going like this, right? And there's traffic piling up behind her, honking at her.
Yeah.
Let's make a left turn over
Because
here.
she didn't think you were supposed to go through.
It was so funny. Or, I thought she was going to pull out a tape measure or something to see the, dimension. But, I mean, if a city bus can get through,
yeah,
we could get through.
Exactly.
I find people drive way too fast here in Sudbury.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, especially out in Garson.
Yeah. Even in, like, French River, people drive crazy.
Do they, yeah?
Like, oh, yeah, so the main road is 80.
Yep.
And people drive, 130.
Oh,
They don't care at all. It's like, well, they're used to it because there's not, as many cops.
Yeah.
So they're just, cause it's just, a straight stretch, pretty much.
Yeah.
So they just...
Left turn here. It's like that when I lived in the 80s. I lived out in the valley in Valcarin.
Okay.
No cops around, ever.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You just kind of...
When I was a teenager, just... Basically, there was a couple of big hills. They were called Calmo Hills. We used to call it Camel Hills because they're two humps.
Yeah.
And, man, I'm surprised I'm still alive. We're going to go straight here at the four-way. Nice. So you're stopping really nicely before the lines and everything. There's no issue here. Let's make a left turn at the three-way. Essentially, sometimes when people go past the line, I give them a little bit of a marker to look at. See where you stop right here? You can still see the outer crosswalk line.
Right.
If you can't see it, you're too far ahead.
Okay.
Might seem like we're going around in circles, but I like these two intersections because I find it's
I'm used to this neighborhood. My grandma lives near here.
Oh, cool.
So I drive here all the time.
Yeah. So it's good we're driving around here then. But we're going to go straight at the four-way. Yeah, you can go ahead. Because he's just pulling up to the line. He was pulled over to pick somebody up at the bus stop there. Train tracks ahead. You see the road sign, so that just gives you a heads up on the road test. They really want you to scan for a train, and that requires you to turn your head 90 degrees left and right so that they see the head movement. Normal driving is just glance, right, with your eyes. But you kind of have to dramatize it a little bit for them.
Yeah, so like I feel like...
Yep.
Okay.
Without slowing down too much, though.
Okay.
And what we'll do here is a left turn at the lights. felt you flinch.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should go or not.
And then make your right lane change. That's automatic right lane change. Yeah, you were past that point of no return when the light turned yellow.
Yeah.
Let's make a right turn at the lights here. Gongyo opticians, I think you are spectacular. Parked vehicles. I'm always looking for little feet around the vehicles, like under the vehicles, and be prepared for somebody to open a door.
Yeah.
Going around it like this, a door length like that, that's smart, because then you won't rip the door off, you know, somebody opens it up. I see too many people brush right up against a parked vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh. With an oncoming vehicle. If there's an oncoming vehicle, slow down. They have the right of way, and you let them pass first. We're going to make a left turn here at the four-way. Just a little further up the road around the corner here, we'll make a right turn into Cambrian College, actually.
Okay.
I'm sure you're familiar with this area. Yeah, right here.
So I just keep going?
Right turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay. And then straight up. So we got a 40 zone here. And speed bumps. The speed bumps, I'm just using them for braking exercise, basically. Just imagine you were driving an ambulance. You just picked up somebody who broke their back.
Okay.
You don't want to make them scream when you're going over the speed bump. So you really got to slow her right down just to let the front tires slowly roll over the bump a little wee bit at a time. Before you put your foot back on the gas, just let the back tires follow through. And then back on the gas. Right on. That's good. Nobody's screaming. We're going to go straight here. We've got a disco stop over here. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
Oh, wow.
They have it on a solar panel, so the lights are flashy. Yeah, it's pretty neat. First one I ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
Never seen anything like that. I looked it up online, and there's actually other ones in other cities, so I guess they're actually called disco stops.
Really?
Yeah, online.
That's funny.
Just imagine you were hauling eggs. You don't want to break the eggs. Unless you're making an omelet. Nice. This here helps my new students get used to the brake. The pressure. How much pressure you got to apply to the brake. You come with some experience, so.
Yeah.
This one here, people bottom out at this one all the time. Look at all this.
Oh my god,
scrape marks.
that's bad.
They hit that one way too hard. The greater the speed, the greater the damage.
Oh yeah.
And more expensive too to fix it.
Yeah, that's why I don't want like a low profile car, because then, you know.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to have a low profile car here in Sudbury.
Do I stop for people? Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they may cross, so yeah. Good call. Yeah, you can keep on rolling. And you'll have the right of way before this little Kubota.
Okay.
Right on. Then at this two-way intersection here, the two-way little sign under the stop sign says there's 2 stop signs. We're going to go straight.
Yeah, this is actually my first time driving through Cambrian.
Oh.
I'm only going in January.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, my brother, he started this year.
Yeah.
He's going for carpentry,
Good trade.
Yeah, because my dad, he's a carpenter, like he has his own business.
Oh, perfect.
So my brother's been working him for a few years, and then...
Straight at the lights.
Straight, okay.
Yeah, we're short on trades right now, eh? Mm-hmm. Trying to encourage my kids there to get into the trades, but nope.
Yeah, like my brother's he's only 19 and he still makes, like he already makes really good money.
Yeah. Okay, so we see the yellow light over here. Your light's about to turn green, and as you already know, it's you right away. First left turn over here.
Okay.
Checking that rear view mirror. If it looks like someone's going to hit you there from behind you, just keep on going straight to avoid a rear end collision. So I take my newer students, like first time they ever drive, right? So I take them down here to do a steering exercise. I'll do it with you. You can drop your left hand in your lap and just steer with your right hand. So it gets them used to the gas, the brake, and how far they can turn the wheel before becoming like a pretzel, you know?
Okay.
And then use your left hand. Gets them used to cornering, taking the curbs and all that. How much to brake, you know, before the corner, and scanning around the corner before going around in case somebody's coming the opposite direction.
Right.
On the wrong side of the road. And use your right hand at the 3 o'clock position.
So, like that.
There you go. You get maximum turning power that way.
Oh, true.
Right. I noticed you already have what they call hand over hand steering method, which is great. It's like you're grabbing the wheel at the top if you have to.
Yeah.
To finish turning. That's hard to teach. But
Really?
this road here is great for that, because they see, okay, that's where, when I'm at this point, that's when you grab the wheel at the top. But taking these corners here just shows them that they don't really have to have their hands all over the wheel to turn.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight here at the yield, and for the yield, you just do like what you did for the speed bumps. You slow down that much. Going straight, just to give yourself enough time to scan. And that's why.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we're on Redfern, and we're turning right on Kingsley, 2 different street names. Ontario Traffic Act says you must signal when you're going from one road to another, even though it's just a corner. Huh. Crazy, eh?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's weird. And then we're going to turn left over here.
Here?
Right, yeah, left turn right here.
I thought that was a driveway.
It's even worse in the wintertime. All you see are the snowbanks. Everything looks the same.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll just keep on rolling here. We'll go right down to the end of this street. So you like driving?
Yeah, actually
it's fun,
a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it because I can just be alone and play my music.
Crank the tunes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, because before I would always have to ask my parents for a ride somewhere, and now that I work like full time, I can just like drive myself. I don't have to like.
Bet they're happy about that.
Oh yeah.
Left turn here. Makes life a little easier.
Oh yeah.
Right before the sidewalk. Perfect. And we're going to turn right at the stop sign here. So again, you want to angle your wheels just so that if there's anyone out there, they see your wheels angled, and that's evidence that you intend to follow through with your intention.
Right.
Your signal and your position of the vehicle, they both communicate the same thing.
Okay.
And then we're going to turn left at the stop sign. Road signs are important, especially at nighttime. So this one gives you a heads up what to expect around the corner. At the three-way, we're going to turn right. And then we're going to turn right here, the three-way.
Right?
Yep. A right turn. Here's some more bollards.
Oh. Yeah, this is weird. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing this. When did they put these up? Do you know?
They've been doing studies now for the last 2 years, so they go up and then they come down and they move them around, you know?
Okay.
They just kind of, but
experiment.
Yeah, they take them out before the plows, before the winter starts, and then they put them back up again after the street sweepers are done in the spring.
Okay.
At least that's their intention. That's their plan. This next road sign that you'll see just behind the tree, last year, it's a good thing this thing was here because a snowplow would run into this stop sign over here, knocked it down.
Oh no.
And people were going through the intersection. How many colors are on a stop sign?
What?
How many colors on a stop sign? We're going straight.
One color?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because white's not a color.
Yeah.
So let's see, what is this lady doing? Let's stop right here. We'll let her go. Yeah. Just to be courteous.
All right.
Pedestrians, sometimes it's raining or it's cold out or something.
Okay.
They just want to get in out of the cold. I mean, we could have gone. She probably would have stayed over there, but just, it's a judgment call.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's 3 colors on a stop sign. I guess white's not a color, so so technically, but let's say that white was a color.
Okay.
And we'll say there's 3 colors then.
What's the other one then?
Yeah, so it's red and white. Most people will say 2 colors, red and white.
Yeah.
But the third color is actually the backs of the stop signs are gray.
Oh.
So when you're driving around, if you don't see your stop sign on your side of the road, but you see one on the diagonal over there, that tells you there should be one over here, even though it's missing, and you should stop.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, stop signs go missing sometimes.
Yeah.
And also, too, looking for the backs of the stop signs just keeps your eyes moving around.
Okay.
When your eyes are moving around, your peripheral vision is moving. We're going to make a left turn here at the 4-way. Here we stop right at the edge of the road. Notice there's a sidewalk on your left. Just ignore that. You always go with what's on the same side as your stop sign. Because that can be confusing if you don't know that. It's like, well, do I stop before the sidewalk or at the curb? And we're going to keep going straight here at the 4-way. We're in the road test area, by the way.
Yeah, I remember taking this.
Yeah, except you won't really spend much time on your G. You'll be more on the highway.
Okay. The highway going to where?
I'll show you. How about we take we'll take a trial run through the route here. So let's make a right turn at the lights. I think we got enough time to do that. So if anything, they'll start you off at the road test center. They'll come down LaSalle like this.
Right, and then bring you up like that way.
Yeah, over to Maley.
Okay.
So they'll get you to do a couple lane changes.
I've only driven Maley a few times.
Okay.
So I'm not super familiar, but...
Okay, so we'll do that a few times then, so you get used to it. Especially the roundabouts.
Okay.
not easy to do 50 here when everyone else wants to go faster.
No.
Especially trying to do lane changes on LaSalle is difficult.
Oh yeah, because you have to go fast for people, so you can be let in.
Yeah, except on the road test, you're not allowed to go over the speed limit to make your lane changes. So timing is everything.
Yeah.
We'll get into this lane here. Once you're in it, cancel your signal just for a second, just to get past this road over here. And then once you're past this road, you can reapply your right signal again.
Okay. Right, so it doesn't mean like you're going.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And keep on rolling. All that traffic's moving forward. They're like a wall blocking any traffic. If anyone gets hit, it's going to be them, not you. Multiple lane highway. Not very busy though compared to Toronto.
Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to go to Montreal, but my mom did not want me taking the car.
Yeah.
Because I heard it's like pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
So
this is it, correct, yeah. So getting onto the ramp. Signaling to get onto the ramp, that's good. And once you're on the ramp, you've canceled your signal, that's good. The 30 sign you can ignore. You just go at a safe, comfortable speed according to road conditions. That's just a recommendation.
Is that why it's like yellow?
Yeah, it's yellow. It's not law. White is law. Yellow is just caution.
Okay.
But
like you should go this speed, but you don't have to.
Yeah. And I mean, if you're going too fast, well, here's a case in point. What happens, right? Guy crashed through the barrier and went down the cliff.
That's insane.
The yellow signs at the ramps, it's more for the transports. They have a heavier center of gravity.
Yeah.
So they could tip over easy.
Mm-hmm.
This is
so someone actually crashed over there?
Twice. 2 different days. Yeah. So this is your acceleration lane. You could use this whole lane here if you need to.
Okay.
Right on. Yeah, once in the winter and then once in the spring. The first crash, it wasn't as serious as the second one. They didn't actually go right through the barrier, the first crash.
Wow. That's scary.
Yeah. And then there was another time, I'm out here on this road, and just up ahead there's a bunch of emergency lights on, and I get a little closer, and there's rolled up grass like all over the road. You know those rolls of grass?
Yeah. All
over the road, man. Somebody lost the load.
Oh,
there's
no.
Grass everywhere.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So it's good. Your speed management's good. Let's do a left lane change here just to see how you do on the lane changes. Okay. So before you make your lane change, you definitely want to check that blind spot first, just before you move into your lane. So signal right, check your mirror first, and then your right blind spot. Good. And then manage your speed. They'll give you 5 seconds. It's easy to go over the speed limit, especially if you're going downhill.
It's true.
Gravity will pull you down the hill. Yeah. And we're going to go straight at this roundabout. You're okay in this lane to do that. You could go straight from either lane, but this is your better choice.
Okay, so straight.
Yeah. No signal required either to go straight. It's just like a normal intersection.
But if I was turning like onto Barry Down, then that's fine.
Then you would use your right signal. That's correct, yeah. Just scanning the circle ahead of time. If there's someone in it or about to get in it or about to cross in front of you, then you would yield. Otherwise, you could just keep on rolling. You have the right of way. Once you enter the circle, everyone else has to wait for you. If there's cars on that side, they yield to you.
Okay.
Right on. We're going to head down to the next roundabout, and there we're going to make a right turn. The road tests to get your G are really simple now.
Yeah?
They don't do any of the slow speed maneuvers. Like the 3-point turns, roadside stops, parallel parking. They've eliminated that.
Okay, so just pretty much driving.
Just driving in traffic, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty used to that, so that'll be good.
Yeah, I think you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Roundabout coming up, we're going to make a right turn there. Somebody actually was killed. at this intersection within the first year. Guy on a motorcycle didn't slow down. A single vehicle, just a motorcycle. The guy didn't slow down, and he ended up crashing into the...
Oh my God.
See the cross there?
Jeez.
So signal right and keep rolling.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's the cross.
Nice. Speaking of motorcycles.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So there we go. So now, once you come off that highway, sometimes it's really easy to not be aware that you're pushing the gas right over the 50 mark. So they'll test you on that, your speed management. A little smoother here now. You should have seen it at the beginning of just after winter this year.
Yeah.
It was like a minefield.
Oh no.
They had to repave a lot of it.
Yeah, but I find Sudbury roads are just terrible. They're so bad.
I know.
Even French River, it's terrible too.
Oh.
And ours is like dirt road, so it makes your car dirty and it's hard on your car.
The dirt road, do you have like a washboard?
Oh my God, everywhere.
That is the worst, man. Yeah.
It's literally every dirt road.
It's not good for your car either. Everything's rattling.
Yeah. And there's just so many potholes and
I'm gonna go straight.
Okay.
So we haven't really had much traffic at these minor intersections here, but the rule is whoever stops first gets to go first if the way is clear.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll steal the right of way from you, and that just let them have it.
Yeah.
But generally, if you can, just take your turn when it's your turn to go. If you all get there at the same time, it's always the person to your right that gets to go first. It's like the roundabouts. Everything's counterclockwise.
Right.
So that pickup truck back over there. Oh, there's an intersection. Okay. Let's make a left here. Another bumpy road in Sudbury here.
Yeah.
I'm scanning through the bushes just to see if anything's coming out of this.
Okay.
Always scanning, never not.
Right.
And then a right turn here. 2 different streets, just a corner.
Okay.
If it was the same street, you wouldn't have to signal.
Right.
Where that car just turned here, we're going to make a left turn there. Then we're going to, we're going to go straight. Right to the edge. Perfect. And then we're going to make a right turn here at the stop sign. See how much room the bus needs, eh?
Yeah. So right?
Yep. Steer the car to the right a little bit. Right on. So now the front left corner of your bumper is lined up with that curb over there. And check this out. Behind the tree, we got this sign, a 40 sign. And then if you look far down the road at the intersection, there's a 50 sign at the intersection.
Okay.
Where it says begins, 50 begins there. What do you think of that?
So, does that mean like it's 50 begins like on the highway or on just this road?
Good question. Let's make a right turn here. Yeah, so that's just showing you what the speed limit is once you turn the corner and get onto LaSalle.
Okay.
It's a little confusing. It's in a weird place.
Yeah.
So I'm checking the traffic behind us. We're going to be making a left lane change. He's far enough back there. Let's go ahead and make a left lane change. I don't think we'll impede him. probably won't even catch up to us. We're going to go straight at the lights.
Okay.
And I'm 100% sure this light's going to stay green. It's not turning yellow on you. 100% sure. You know how I know that?
How?
The walk light. At the lights over here, we're going to make a left turn.
Alright.
Blind spot check. Left blind spot check, yeah. Just before you get in there, just in case somebody gets in and passes you. That happens a lot in Toronto. Or on the Kingsway.
Yeah.
So, complete stop right here behind the line, so if the light turns yellow, you won't be stuck in the intersection. And it's the law in Ontario, too. One car is allowed in the intersection at a time.
Right.
Now you can take your turn, making sure it's clear. Take possession of the intersection. Awesome. Lady, hang on. Let's wait right here. And keep your wheels pointed away, like so that
Like
if you got rear-ended, then you get pushed that way instead of out in front of the traffic.
Okay.
Until you're ready to go. Any more pedestrians over your left shoulder?
No.
Okay. See you turn your head.
Oh, sorry.
I was waiting to see. That's what I'm here for, is to remind people.
Right.
It's easy to forget.
Yeah, I know. The train track thing doesn't really, like, I don't know.
Doesn't blip up on the radar sort of thing, right?
Normally, like, if a train's coming, you see the lights and the thing, so you don't really...
Or you can hear them. And you're not just looking for trains, though, either. There's those little pickup trucks there with the wheels on them.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And they don't have a horn. Well, I don't know if they use their horn or not.
Right.
Yes, they should. 1, 2, and you got here first, so, yeah. I think you got here first, eh?
Yeah, I think so.
It's, so as you're approaching an intersection with traffic like that, just keep an eye on the traffic, see who stops first.
Right.
And reduce your speed here to 40. Going 13 over. And then we'll make a right turn at the three-way. Good timing on the signal, about a driveway, 2-3 driveways or so before you stop. And a right turn here at the four-way. It's wide enough, so long as you're still able to go around that.
Right?
Yeah, right turn here, yeah. Now right down to the next stop sign. At the stop sign, we're going to make a right turn. I think this guy's parked at the intersection here.
Yeah. Not the smartest place to park.
No.
So where do I turn?
Right turn. It's got to be like 150 meters or something away from the corner.
Yeah.
We're going to go right turn. Right turn here. So now we need to wait for these pedestrians to attain the curb. And you did get here before the red car, so go ahead. Before he does. Yeah. And like I said, like, I mean, if he had hit the gas there and jumped out, then sure, we wait for him. And you're managing your speed at around 40. You feel the pressure from behind you?
Yeah.
Pushing you to go faster, right? It's peer pressure. Everyone tries to socialize you, make you conform. We're going to go straight.